brains have amazing powers to move our bodies with precision, to store and recall complex information, to read fast-moving situations and predict what will happen next. So are we all born with the same brain power, or are some of us just exceptional? And how can we boost what we already have? What is the potential of the human mind? The water in this immersion tank is a chilly 10 degrees, something like the temperature you'd find in the oceans surrounding New Zealand in wintertime.
He's not going to like it. I mean, nobody likes cold water, and that's part of the... I mean, we're humans, we don't like to be in cold water.
Believe me, this reaction isn't for the camera. Cold shock is the body's reaction to extremely cold water, and it can kill you.
That's good. That's good.
Been in here for 62 minutes and I'm pretty much on the brink of hypothermia. This island off the coast of Italy is a mecca for freediving. It has some of the clearest water in the world, and the scenery's not too bad either. With a little practice, endurance athletes can learn to increase their tolerance for dehydration and become a bit like my friend here. What's amazing about these cabs is that the guys that drive them are a brain function phenomenon in their own right, and quite a famous one. To remember something long term, your brain has to make some physical changes. These changes happen in the connections between your brain cells and the chemicals they use to communicate with each other. It's a bit like forming a new path. And the hippocampus is the part of the brain that controls this process. To give you an idea of just how deep no limits freedivers can go, I'm at Auckland's Sky Tower Sky Jump. They say this is the highest public tower-based jump in the world. And from what I can see up here, I'm prepared to believe them. Of course, there are some big differences between what I'm doing and what a freediver does. I can breathe, I'm not being crushed by tons of water, and I'm not descending slowly into oceans so deep there's little light. There's another difference between what I just did and freediving. I just jumped 192 metres. The no limits world record is actually 17 metres deeper than that, 209.6 metres to be exact. And then you got to float all the way back up. When you look at the animal world's power plays, it's easy to think that there's one type of food above all others that gives you power and strength: protein. Well, I think I'm as armed as I possibly can be in the hidden secrets of attracting the perfect woman. But whether I can pull it off in the pressure cooker environment of speed dating is another matter. Now I need to pull out all the stops to make myself as appealing as I can to the woman's brains. I'm Gus.
Charlotte.
Hey Charlotte, good to meet you. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
How you doing? I'm Gus.
Liana.
There's no science in it, but I was taught to always stand up for a lady. Just down there is the vital tourist road to Milford Sound. But these slopes above see some of the most spectacular, biggest avalanches in the world. When dangerous snowfalls build up here, crews close the road, blast these slopes to clear the avalanches, and it can be a spectacular sight. There's more than 500,000 tonnes of snow cascades down to the valley floor at over 300 kilometres an hour.
Pinot Noir loves cold weather. It needs a strong diurnal shift, so you need cold weather at night.
A strong what?
Yeah, cold at night, warm during the day.
Okay, well you get that down here.
You totally get that down here, and that's what gives it its flavours. If you had warm nights, the Pinot would taste like jam, it would taste like any generic red wine.
That is the machine.
Wow, it's amazing. So this is really it? This is what controls a person, creates a personality? What would it be, a couple of kilos?
It's about 1.5 kilos on average for a 70 kg person.
So 1.5 kilos, how many brain cells would there be in there, Professor?
Numbers of brain cells, that's, the number of stars in the Milky Way. It is enormous.
As scientists and athletes work together more closely, the records for human performance will continue to be stretched. And we all reap the rewards of those efforts, from better diets and more effective exercise to improved medicines and enhanced mental skills. Science is giving us all the opportunity to reach our full human potential.